Brooklyn lied about her child's paternity a second time.
Why not?
Well, where do I start?
She's a proven liar. Detective Chase has a reputation for being a stand-up guy. Why would he go along with it?
Would be a relevant question, considering initially she kept him in the dark about being her daughter's father. One would expect him to be more protective of his legal rights.
No, that's not what I mean. Chase and Brooklyn are close. Brooklyn is a liar. Chase has a reputation for being a stand-up guy. Why would he go along with her lie?
Because he's her friend. Maybe he defines friendship differently than you do.
And speaking of friends, Maxie Jones, that's another upstanding citizen who's awfully supportive of Brooklyn.
Valentin, now you're spinning. First Chase, now Maxie? I mean, come on. It's one thing to have friends. It's another for a whole herd of people to be willing to aid and abet a friend's lie.
Maxie and Chase, something does not fit.
No,
Why do you even care if Brooklyn is scheming again? You're no longer her baby's father. Shouldn't you just be grateful that her affairs are no longer your concern?
Charlotte fell in love with Bailey, thought she was her sister. I was the one who had to tell her that wasn't the case. I had to pick up the pieces. Brooklyn broke my daughter's heart. That is a debt that will be paid.
All right, now wait a minute. You're thinking about doing harm to a Quartermain? Let me remind you, attorney-client privilege only goes so far.
Relax, Martin. I'm not talking about hurting Brooklyn. But knowledge is power.
And if you learn something that gives you leverage over Brooklyn...
So much the better. But first, I have to figure out exactly what she's up to. Brooklyn and Maxie have become suspiciously close, which is interesting considering historically, Maxie's never had any use for Brooklyn.
Yeah, well, historically, Maxie wasn't exactly an angel either. Maybe your own history of bad acts inspired a sense of sympathy for Brooklyn.
Okay, if some bad act has brought them closer together, then what is it and why now?
Valentin, come on. Do you seriously expect someone like Maxie Jones to be willing to go along with this hypothetical lie that Chase is Bailey's father?
It's possible. It's clearly possible. They're close. They work together. Maxie's always at the mansion. I can't tell you how many times she's visited the house with some excuse to see Bailey.
Going along with something could damage so many people's lives. Doesn't jibe with who Maxie is now.
No, it doesn't.
All I can say is if I had a friend who was involved in that kind of dirty dealing, I'd be steering well clear of them, unless I was invested in some kind of outcome.
Martin. You beautiful bastard.
What?
That's it.
Austin.
What does Brooklyn stand to gain? She's told the lie twice. How does Maxie benefit from that lie?
She doesn't. Initially, Brooklyn was using Bailey to regain control over ELQ shares. I assume she's willing to do it again. She's just trying to benefit her family's company.
Maxie doesn't have a stake in you.
All right, fine. What about deception? Maxie'd have to care about her own company. It's going to go public. She would not screw that up. It's going to be a huge financial windfall for her investors.
And how does the identity of Bailey's real father affect deception?
I don't know. How can you be sure that Bailey's real father, whoever he may be, even knows the truth?
Exactly.
What do you mean exactly?
All we know is that Brooklyn has told the same lie twice. Why is Maxie going along with it?
There's no reason for Maxie to be invested in the lie. Why would she even care about Brooklyn's baby?
Because Brooklyn isn't Bailey's mother.
You're real